We're back. Motorcycling through Mexico. If you've watched some of our previous episodes, you'll know that my friend Juan and I bought 2 cheap motorcycles in Juan's hometown of Guanajuato. That's in central Mexico. We bought these 200cc bikes new at a cost of about $1,500 each. The brand name is Italica, which is probably the most common brand of motos in Mexico. We started the first leg of our trip in Guanajuato, then through Guadalajara, then through the state of Nayarit, and we ended our first leg in Mazatlán. That's where we're going to pick up in this episode. We left the bikes for a couple of months in Juan's cousin's garage in Mazatlán. So today we're starting the second leg of the journey. And for this second leg, we will go all the way up the state of Sinaloa up to Los Mochis and to the port town of Topolobampo. We'll then take the all-night ferry across to Baja. We'll leave the bikes in Cabo and then we'll return at a later date, and then we will do our third leg, which is going to be from Cabo all the way up the Baja Peninsula. But that's all in later episodes. Let's get back to today's riding plan. We say goodbye to Juan's cousin. That's him behind the fence.
Gracias.
Today we're only going to go about 70 miles north up the coast to La Cruz, Sinaloa, where we're going to stay the night. The highway is here, but we're hoping to go more along the coast, even though it might just be a dirt road according to the satellite view. We'll see if that's a possible route.
A little tour of Mazatlán. Look at this setup I got going on. This crazy case here. Got it strapped down again, but this time I got an even bigger duffel bag, so it's a little bit suspect. All right, look at this. Look at this. You got some islands out there.
Those are 2 islands just off the coast of the main strip in Mazatlán. You can't see them very well from my camera, but I'll show you on Google Maps. And a couple of other photos I took from the beach.
But we're just going to cruise down this Malecón, which is the big tourism strip. So what we're looking forward to is just getting outside of town a little bit. As you can see how crazy busy it is. Nicer on those back roads. These here in front, they're kind of common taxis as well. These pickup trucks with seats in the back. And good? But there we go. Piura, Sinaloa. What's calidad? What does that mean? Calidad? Calidad? Huh? Oh. Oh, pure quality. Pure quality. Pure quality, Sinaloa. What do we got here? Some dogs barking. That was interesting. A van full of dogs. All right, now we're talking getting out to the countryside again. I love this type of riding. No mucho tráfico. Just kind of in the countryside here. We're still not outside of town yet. We're still in Mazatlán. As you can see, there's still some condos coming up, but we're nearing the last part of it. Now we're just north on the north side of Mazatlán. And we're looking for our turnoff. So we found this. It's actually interesting because if you hit the directions on the phone, it doesn't even give this as an option. And we're hoping it is an option because from the satellite images, it looks like it goes right along the coast the entire way up, which would be pretty awesome.
You can see it's kind of hard to tell what's going on with this satellite view. I'm not sure if this is a paved road or dirt, and also is this a second road or maybe it's a railroad track.
Okay, that's I was looking at that on the satellite image, and that's a railway. I thought it was a little side street next to this street, but I guess it's a railway. Anyway, this looks good though. We're starting our dirt road adventure. This is why they obviously didn't tell you. That's why they got these dune buggies up in here. But that's why it didn't give this as an option as a road to go through on Google Maps. But going 30 kilometers an hour means it's going to really slow us down. But that's cool. Gotta look at the map. Cool views though. Oh, big bump. Oh! There's the railroad. All right. You can see that nice little view of the coastline up there. We got a couple dudes up here with a pickup truck. What's up with that? Are they blocking the road? What are they doing? We got this huge wall to our left that is obviously fenced off, and it says everywhere private property. So what is happening with these dudes? I think we just got to turn right here. Jeez, what is up with this craziness? Oh wow. I'd say this is off the beaten path right here. We had to consult the map again. Shit. Because this is just completely crazy, and you know, the map satellite view shows there is some kind of pathway from this trail back to the highway. You know, this is doable, but you know, at 19 kilometers an hour, this is slower than bicycle speed. So this is definitely sketchy back here because we're in the middle of nowhere, and we've seen a guy on a motorcycle that was looking pretty sketchy. See? Let's check the map one more time. I think this is it though. Hopefully it's not private property and somebody comes out and tries to shoot us, huh? Okay, yeah, this is the turn. You just keep going on this road. There's a slight right coming up. Keep on that, then you get closer and closer to the highway. This is quite interesting. We are hitting the major back roads in Sinaloa, drug cartel country. We just saw a guy on a motorcycle that was coming at us, and the next thing we know, we go around a corner. And then when we come back out of the corner, he was no longer there. So that makes us a little nervous. Not knowing kind of if we're on private property. There's some horse poop. You know, hopefully nobody comes after us, that kind of thing. Well, I think if it was that case, it would be a fence or something that would have said, don't enter. Let's hope. There was like a kind of a gate there that we kind of went through. We'll see. Okay, so that's the house I looked at. We go a little further to the straight, and then you got to take a left, and then you kind of go right by the house in order to get back to the freeway. We're actually really close to the freeway now. That entrance over there only takes you south on the freeway, or highway. And we need to go north. And you see right there, there's a median blocker deal that blocks you from crossing over to go to the northbound lane. So that we did notice there's like a bridge up here. It's crazy. So we're trying to get to that, which is not looking too promising here. We had gone up this trail trying to make it to the highway here. The problem was there is no entrance onto the northbound lane.
Now, looking at the satellite map, we saw a bridge up a ways, but the trail along the highway was not looking good. Here's the bridge, but the trail came to a dead end about here.
It's not looking good.
We decide to turn around. We're thinking we should ride back to this house to see if there's anyone we can find to ask them how to get onto the highway.
Looks like the guy's giving some instruction. Gracias. Yes. Nicest people ever. Oh, right here, there's a pathway. What's this arrow to? Interesante, huh? There we go. Oh, perfect. Oh. Perfect. Okay. So the guy from the farm, rancho, had to explain we can use his road as long as we promise to close these fences, because he has some horses that go through. It is hot out here, huh? So I could have easily, have narrated this by doing what I've heard on a lot of videos, which is to sensationalize the narco state. I saw one YouTuber going through some back roads, not even as back roads as that. I mean, he was just going through some small towns, and he was like, "We are in a narco town. Oh my God, you see this?" And he's like completely making stuff up. Obviously I could have done that, like, "Oh my God, we're coming up on a narco ranch," and all this stuff. But, my point is to not contribute to the false narrative. Okay, now we're talking. Bridge that goes over the highway and then will allow us to enter the northbound lane. So, as you can see, that was the problem, the center divider. Booyah. Mexico's narco state. Sinaloa. Sinaloa, Mexico's narco state. There we go, on the highway. So we are crossing the Tropic of Cancer. I'll take a quick photo of this. All right. Sinaloa, Mexico. Oh. Some crops, a lot of farmland. So a lot of corn. So here is La Cruz, little tiny town in Sinaloa. So we're gonna go to the city center, find our little hotel we called.
Hotel Las Palmas. Very simple. 400 pesos, so that's about $20. We will split that, $10 each. Perfect, huh? They have a gate for the parking. Perfect, huh? Yeah.
Okay, we're here in the Narco state, Sinaloa.
Okay, we're here in La Cruz, Sinaloa. It's very dangerous. Don't walk around at night. Jeez. Might get a car coming by. We just went to this grocery store, Lay. Now we're going down a back alley where they're gonna kill us. It's completely safe here. There's no fear whatsoever. We're just chilling out. We went to the grocery store. Now we're walking our 2 blocks or so back to the hotel. People are so nice, no problemos. So, see if we can see any activity here on the street before we say goodnight.